It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. Thank you for being with us. 2K Sports brings you the NBA live this Saturday afternoon with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. You look at Sacramento. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
Well, guys, this is
the Kings trailed by 5. Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. They know how to grind it out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material. But they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
On the court right now for the Kings, Landry and Cousins for the paint. Collison is out there with McLemore. And it's Gay in at the 3 slot. Smooth checked in for Sacramento. From downtown, and that one's good. Smooth's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And with the Clippers, I think a big part of how they can grind out a win if need be is that they know how to get to the free throw line.
Crawford with the ball. He's picked up by Landry. Paul dishes to Barnes. The feed to Jordan. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got his first points of the game. The Kings trail by 4.
Well, one way or another, the Clippers, as you said, they'll find ways to score points, even if it means selling a call or two. But you do what you need to do to get wins, and most players are open to that.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Paul kicks to Jordan, and he goes in for the dunk.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first, and the shot's good from Wells.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Paul passes to Crawford. Dishes it to Jordan. Feeds it to Paul. Green with a screen on Collison. Just 4 to shoot. Crawford's shot is good. Here is Collison. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Wells. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And that's 11 points for Smooth.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Barnes dishes to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. Barnes can't get it to go. Kings have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Collison with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Gay. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Caspi. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses, Clark, are clicking. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Wells in at shooting guard. Ryan Hollins is out there with Evans. And it's Andre Miller. And it's Caspi in at the small forward. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, when Doc Rivers came to the Clippers, he wanted to shift their image from a Showtime team to a true contender. Blake Griffin said, Lob City is done. And while the Clippers still make highlight reel plays with the best of them, Rivers has brought a seriousness and a focus to this team as they pursue an NBA championship. Guys?
Rivers has said lobs are great, but winning is better. They're trying to get them both. Thanks, Doris. The Kings trailing. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Smooth. He's got 11. Drains it from 17 feet out. Smooth's got 13 points.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper. The Kings, one of the youngest teams in the league. They're trying to build through the draft, but with mixed results over the last couple of seasons. Marcus Cousins, the only player who's truly distinguished himself as a significant building block.
The 17-footer. He tries for three. No luck.
Well, after knocking down 3 3-pointers last quarter, he's starting to lose the range a little bit.
There's the screen. Calathes kicks to Redick. There's the triple. No good from Wells.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Calathes kicks to Redick. Outside, Davis. The pass to Calathes. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Miller kicks to Caspi. Back to Miller. Here's Wells. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot.
That'll do it for the first half. Kings lead by 10. And now let's...
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple. Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Clippers trail by 12. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. Green is out there with Barnes, and it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Kings leading now by 12.
Matt Barnes, really a good glue guy. He rebounds, defends. He's gotten better with his outside shot, and he can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
It's Crawford with the drive. Over in the corner, Barnes. Kicks it to Paul. Crawford up top. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The dish to Paul. There's the three, and that one's good. Paul's got 15 points. And you look at advanced plus-minus measurements, Matt Barnes rates very well.
Not surprised by that, Kevin. He brings so much energy at both ends of the floor. He does a lot of those little intangible things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Jordan the pass to Barnes. Crawford outside. Jacks up a three. No good. So the Kings will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Pass to Crawford. From outside the arc, and that one's good. Crawford's got 9.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And the shot is good from Wells.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, interestingly, guys, Blake Griffin is not one to retaliate for the hard fouls he takes, and some have taken that for a sign of weakness. Coach Doc Rivers said, "That soft label, I don't get it. Guys come in and get their tails kicked. He's more physical than they thought, and they take it personal. What they don't realize is he's not that guy. He's not what they think he is." Kevin?
He doesn't back down, Doris, but he keeps his composure. Thank you. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 18. Paul left side. Good on the shot. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Collison against Paul. From deep three-point range, no good from Wells.
That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. Put your defense in jeopardy.
And it certainly won't make him any friends with his teammates. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Green. Turkoglu comes in for Matt Barnes. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Nick Calathes in for Chris Paul. And Redick kicks to Calathes. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. They get the rebound. Here's Calathes. He's guarded by Wells. A second chance effort. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Los Angeles with another miss. Kings leading now by 18.
Glenn Davis suffered that broken bone to his foot towards the end of the 2013 season, and that motivated him to slim down. He got down to the lightest weight he'd been since 8th grade, believe it or not, and still one of the strongest players in the league.
I like that shooting.
And here is Los Angeles now. On the floor for Sacramento. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. McLemore is out there with Collison. And it's Gay in at the small forward position.
A super defensive play. If that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Now Redick, 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Great D that time from Collison.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
And Barnes comes to help. No good from Wells.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Barnes kicks to Paul. From 10 feet out, here's Green, and the layup falls.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Pass to Wells.
I think we can all agree that the NBA has become a bit of a nicer, friendlier league over the past few decades. Less animosity with players and less brutal rivalries, but there is still a level of trash talking going on, and I think at times it's a factor in games.
Redick with the bucket.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The Kings shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
And now just watching the clock wind down and what will turn out to be a win here for Sacramento.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
Well, they've put themselves in the driver's seat as it applies to this season series. The win will give them a 2-1 edge with 1 game left.
And, you know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means a lot.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Smooth. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide. This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Jordan dishes to Redick. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Here's Wells. Misses. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rudy, you guys look like you were running on all cylinders out there. What was your mindset from the get-go tonight?
Just was aggressive from the start. You know, we were up a little bit, trying to look at my teammates, but I knew today I had to be aggressive, and I want to do that from the start, from the tip.
Hey, good game out there, Rook.
Oh, wow, Coach Rivers. Hey, man, I really appreciate that.
You know, you really might have a future in this league. Keep up the hard work, young fella.
I will, no doubt.
What are you smiling about?
Life's good. I'm hitting my stride right now. I'm just happy to be balling.
That's why I called you in here. You have been balling. If you keep producing like this, I see no reason why you won't be in the starting lineup before long. We always try to be careful with the new guys, make sure they fit our system the way we want them to. But it seems like just a matter of time for you. How does that sound?
Coach, I'll do whatever you ask me. If it's providing a spark off the bench, great. If it's starting, even better.
Good answer. Now get out of here.
Yo, so what's up? It's not every day that you're in the hood. Oh, yeah, man, I'm good. Yeah, man, I get that. We're straight.